Hey there. We're going to talk about how to relax. Why is this important? Because when you are relaxed, you burn more fat. When you are stressed, you accumulate way more fat. Now, to have digestive stress, meaning when you feel bloated or you feel undigested after you eat, it's about 25% of what you eat and 75% of who you are being when you eat. Who are you being when you eat? Are you moving at warp speed, constantly eating on the go, multitasking during the meal? These are all ways in which we feed into or feed that stress response. Now, eating under stress is not only commonplace, it's socially acceptable and often a prerequisite for managing a job, a family, or having a life. Stress is the opposite of relaxation. When we feel stress, it's mostly when we're moving way too fast. Now, you can eat the healthiest meal on the planet, but if you eat it in a stressed out, anxious state, your digestion is dramatically diminished. Have you ever had the experience of eating a full meal and still feeling hungry? Like you really just can't get enough food no matter how much you eat? This is a good sign that the stress response is on and your body is not assimilating nutrients. Have you ever heard of a hormone called cortisol? This is the hormone that is released when you are stressed out. Study shows that increased cortisol in the system leads to fat accumulation. So people who tend to gain weight primarily around the belly area, you are likely experiencing chronic low-level stress as excess cortisol production has a strange effect on fattening up your belly. So as cortisol goes up, it tends to increase that fat accumulation in the belly area. If the body is even in a low level stress state most of the time, then you may lose a few pounds here and there, but ultimately, no amount of calorie counting or treadmilling will get you where you want to go. So, your task is to do something of great difficulty for most people, and that is to relax. Now, some people use stress and threat of punishment to motivate themselves to lose weight. For example, you may say, if I don't lose 10 pounds, I'm not going to go to my high school reunion, or if I don't go to the gym this week, I'm not going to give myself permission to have a massage. Does this work? No. That using of stress and threat of punishment to motivate yourself to lose weight, it may work once or twice, but it doesn't really work. It's not sustainable. The point is, worrying and stressing about weight loss or healing is totally counterproductive. To boost metabolism, you need to relax and stop producing so much cortisol. What is the number one way to stop producing so much cortisol? The answer is to slow down. If you eat breakfast in 5 minutes, make it 10. If you normally take 10 minutes, bump it up to 15. Another way to slow down is to give yourself at least 20 minutes for lunch and dinner, something we call the 20-minute meal. The good news is that it takes less than 2 minutes to de-stress the body and move into a maximum nutritional metabolism or a metabolic state. So you can eat stress-free anywhere, anytime, and tap into your metabolic power instantly. So how do you do this? With any meal or snack, anytime food is about to pass your lips, ask yourself, am I eating under stress? If the answer is yes, pause and take 10 long, slow, deep breaths. And the 10 long breaths is about 2 minutes long. Maybe even just a little bit more. Again, slow down. If you take 5 minutes to eat breakfast, make it 10. If you take 15 minutes to eat, make it 20. And give yourself 20 minutes for lunch. Thank you so much for listening to, and I'll see you in my next episode of Let Your Being Be Well.